Hi, Amy Laura here, and I really want to talk to you about the concept of honor. And the reason I want to talk to you about this is because I'm very excited to be able to share with you the Honoring Touch retreat that I'm co-facilitating in April of 2022. And everybody asks us, what do you mean by honoring touch? Well, if you think about first, just all the experiences that most of us have throughout our life with dishonor, the ways that our bodies have been dishonored and mistreated and disrespected. Um, Through very subtle or covert ways or really obvious ways through our culture, maybe our family experiences, social media. There really is a lot of examples and day-to-day experiences of dishonor and disrespect. So to have a retreat where we get to support people and reconnecting with what it means to honor their own bodies and then be able to learn how to honor others as well. It's just really such a honor to be able to do that. It's such a treat to be able to do that. And in my own personal experience, having dealt with a lot of trauma in my childhood and a lot of dishonor and abuse towards my body, I've done a lot of work to heal that. And this retreat comes from David Gamble Moore's work, who is co-hosting, co-facilitating, and their healing and recovery from things like that as well. And my own experiences, which I will share my journey with some of that. And I can tell you that years ago, I had no clue what it meant to have my body honored. And to be able to learn that, to learn how to have presence with my body, which is something we throw around, be present, but to really be able to feel my body from the inside out and be able to kind of more intimately know my body and become friends with my body. That might not be all, you might not get to that degree at the retreat, or you may. We have certainly seen some transformational experiences that are quite profound for people, and some might appear subtle for others, and they continue to process for weeks following the retreat and continue to integrate and share with us how profound that experience is as they take it home. um, but learning how to be in better relationship with your body, listening, tuning in, uh, yes, being in the moment, um, and being able to learn something so simply as, just actually feel the sensation of the touch with your hands together. If you take a moment just to do this and really, can you feel that pressure? Can you gently caress your hands, and can you really just feel that? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Maybe the more that you take a moment just to do that, you find that the sensation deepens because you're actually pausing and you're giving your body your full attention. So learning and asking the body, how much pressure is okay? Um, how much is too much or too little? Um, Sometimes simply by guiding people through these simple practices of just touching the hand, they start to experience some emotions or some emotional release, or they start to travel up the arm and just they experience the pleasure of the touch, which maybe they've been detached or dissociative from some of those sensations before. Or they notice some hot or cool areas in the body, and so they stay with that and they just apply some gentle pressure and staying with that, and maybe some things in the body and the nervous system start to get processing. So this is all honoring touch, and it can be taken just as that, or more deeply, as you can imagine, um, depending on where you go to your body. Of course, for all of us, there's been certain parts of our body that have been targeted or used by others, or been made to be for others. Um, you know, and sometimes that can be internalized in our sense of self, our sense of sexuality. Um, and there can be all kinds of things that need healed in that. So, you know, as you touch other areas of the body in a way, either yourself or somebody else partnering with you who has been guided in being a compassionate and attentive presence, it can really be profound for healing and release. Um, so we encourage people at the retreat and we train them in many of these practices. There's so much more to learn. So you can simply, of course, just do some of this yourself very gently. And as you want to take it deeper, I encourage you to check out this retreat or check out coaching or healing work with me or, you know, with David. But ultimately, it's a matter of presence, being attentive, listening, and the content in the retreat that teaches you more about the body, more about the mind and the nervous system, more about trauma, so you can know how to handle some of the reactions, the stress reactions or the trauma reactions that might happen. And of course, to be in a supportive environment in the retreat with 3 other experts, you're getting the support you need to be able to better understand how to support your body and to be able to do so in a safe way. So I hope that gives you a good introduction, and I'm sure there's many other questions. We have an application on the Honoring Touch website. I will include that with this video, and please just apply. That's just the first screening step. Once you apply, we will send you, by email, we will send you an information packet, and that includes all what you need to be able to register and get you set and ready to go for the retreat. So start with the application. There's nothing that's binding you to participate in the retreat. You'll get more information. You can connect with us and go from that point. So looking forward to seeing you there.